Kurt completed his doctorate at the University of Berlin in 1916. He contributed to Gestalt psychology by expanding on theories and applying them to human behavior. He is considered the father of modern social psychology because he was the first to use scientific methods and experimentation to look at social behavior. The study of social psychology led to the expansion of psychological topics as a whole. Now the focus was able to shift from behaviorism and the brain to examine other aspects of the human psyche, such as the relationships we form with other people and our emotions that we feel for certain others. This film's focus is on the sought-after, heart-wrenching, tummy-tingling emotion of love. Psychologists and researchers have proposed a number of different theories of love. Love is a basic human emotion. Understanding how and why it happens is not necessarily easy. In fact, for a long time, many people suggested that love was simply something that science couldn't understand. For psychologist Zick Rubin, romantic love is composed of three elements: attachment, the need to be cared for and be with the other person; caring, valuing the other person's happiness and needs just as much as your own; and intimacy, sharing private thoughts and feelings and desires with that other person. To measure these variables, Rubin created his famous scales of liking and loving. This scale is a questionnaire comprised of 26 questions, 13 for liking and 13 for loving. According to studies done on his scales in the 1970s and a published article in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, Rubin's scales are accurate in differentiating our feelings between who we like and who we love. Psychologist Elaine Hatfield divides love into two types. On the one side, we have passionate love, which Hatfield describes as a state of intense longing for union with another. Reciprocated love, union with another, is associated with fulfillment and ecstasy. Unrequited love, separation, with emptiness, anxiety, or despair. On the other side, we have companionate love, which Hatfield describes as the affection and tenderness men and women feel for those with whom their lives are deeply intertwined. In comparison with passionate love, companionate love is cooler and is a much less intense emotion, sometimes referred to as conjugal love, and combining feelings of deep attachment, intimacy, and commitment. In line with Hatfield, Robert Sternberg also proposed a theory that separated love into different components. Sternberg is famous for his triangular theory of love. In his model, he describes love as being made up of different combinations of three things: passion. This includes sexual excitement, feelings of euphoria, infatuation, and physiological arousal. Intimacy includes closeness, feeling loved, shared disclosure, empathy, support, and sharing. And lastly, commitment, wanting to be with the other person, being loyal, and in a long-term relationship. From these three components, Sternberg creates 5 types of love. The first is called non-love, and this is when you have none of the three aspects. The second, intimacy plus passion, will give you romantic love. Romantic love can be compared to the ideal love in feeling, but is still lacking commitment. Intimacy plus commitment equals companionate love. Can be seen as the love between two best friends that grows in depth and comfort over time. Passion plus commitment equals fascist love. This can be compared to Hollywood romances. You're committed for a short period of time with a lot of passion, but it quickly turns to nothing. Intimacy plus passion plus commitment equals consummate love. Consummate love is the ideal love. So there you have it. Social psychological perspective on the inexplicable emotion of love.